In a village lived a widow, known for her forgiving heart. Though she had little, she never turned anyone away. People often wondered how she could remain gentle when life had given her so little. One evening, a weary traveler entered the village. Dust covered his clothes, and hunger showed in his eyes. He went from door to door, asking for food and rest. His first stop was at the home of the chief, the wealthiest man in the village. His storehouse was full, and his servants were many. But when the traveler asked for bread, the chief scoffed. "Why should I waste my food on a beggar? Move along before you shame my doorstep." The traveler bowed and left. Next, he came to the priest, whose people had long cared for him, bringing food, clothes, and shelter in abundance. The priest looked him over and shook his head. "You carry no offering, no gift for the altar. I cannot help you. Leave at once." Rejected by both wealth and religion, the traveler grew weaker. By the time he reached the edge of the village, every other door had been closed to him. At last, he knocked on the widow's small door. She looked at him and saw his need. She said, "I have little, but what I have, I will share." And she gave him her last portion of grain and water. When she had eaten, the traveler arose. His voice changed, firm yet warm. "You have shown me kindness when no one else would." He stepped outside and gestured for her to follow. To her astonishment, men in royal garments appeared from the shadows. Soldiers bowed their heads before him. The ragged traveler straightened, no longer weak and bent, but tall and commanding. The widow gasped. The traveler was no ordinary man. He was the king of the land, traveling in disguise to test the hearts of his people. "You have given from your heart when you had little. Such generosity deserves more than words." With a wave of his hand, he ordered his men to bring carts of grain, jars of oil, and bolts of fine cloth to her door. But more than that, he decreed, "From this day your household shall never know hunger or want, and whenever you have need, the king's storehouses will be open to you." The widow wept in gratitude. She had given her last portion, expecting nothing in return, yet received far more than she could imagine. The king left the village, but his words remained. "What you give from the heart will never leave you empty, for generosity returns in ways unseen and often greater than you expect." In today's world, generosity is not about how much you have, but how willing you are to share. Many with wealth or influence close their doors, while those with little often give the most. The widow shows us that even the smallest act of kindness can bring back blessings far greater than we expect.